So this is gonna be the type of comedy I don't like because it's about me. So next door to me, there's a grocery store, right? I'm in a apartment building, right? And the lockdown is at 7, and they also close at 7 because the guy has a bed and he sleeps in the grocery store. So it's like 15 minutes till 7. So I feel like drinking a Gatorade, and I'm like, I got my PJ pants on and this T-shirt, and I'm like, well, nobody's gonna be there. I'm just gonna go quickly, buy the Gatorade, and get out. So I go, and there's this hot girl there sitting. And when I walked in, she looked at me up and down like, damn, you're wearing your PJs? So I felt so bad, man. I was like, oh, what a great Christmas gift. So, like, I come in, and of course, I feel like venting. So I tell my mother, and she cracks up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back out there. I'm gonna make believe I gotta take out the garbage. So I took a whole bunch of garbage that it wasn't full, but I said, no, I gotta take out the garbage. So I went out, and the girl's not there anymore. So, in life, sometimes you try things and they don't work. So that's the one funny story. I got another funny story too. When I became an American citizen years ago, I was nervous, because obviously when you go there, those people have the power to say yes or no, you know? So, obviously you have to take a test, and then there's a procedure to becoming an American citizen. So I became an American citizen, like, I think it was like 15 years ago or something like that, or 20. I can't remember the exact years. So anyway, I was really nervous, and the guy is a military guy. He's in military clothes, like Desert Storm type of, like that camouflage type of thing, and he's solid. He's not big. He's just solid. Like, he looks like he does push-ups for breakfast. So I'm really nervous, and he goes, so, what have you thought of doing with your life? And I said, and he looks really serious. And I said, well, I've been thinking about becoming a priest because a girl broke my heart, and I didn't believe in God. And then when I got into church, he healed my broken heart, and I stopped smoking weed, and now I believe in God. And his face flipped from super serious to super friendly. And he said to me, people are foolish. We soldiers believe in God all the time, because my favorite part of being a soldier is when the priest comes and prays for us. Because when you go to war, you can die in a day. Okay, so when you're at war and you're a soldier, you don't think, oh, maybe God is real. No, you know God is real. And he told me, and people in the hospitals, they believe in God, sick people. You go to a funeral, and those people believe in God too. So let this Christmas be a wake-up call to understand that Christmas is about God coming down to earth. God is real. Okay, when people say all religions are the same, that's bullcrap. This is the one religion that God came down to earth to say, yo, I'm real. And so is eternal life. You know? In all the other religions, man has to go to God. In this one, God comes down to earth. That's what we celebrate on Christmas. Jesus comes down to earth, is born with the Virgin Mary, and, humanity has God, and God gets older, and then when God gets older, he speaks. He says, yo, eternal life. So he gives you hope that when you die, it's not just over. Okay, so guys, let this Christmas be the Christmas that changes everything. I know the COVID is not the most positive, Christmas environment, but maybe this is the one Christmas where it could be really about God and not about Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a lie. And let me tell you, Santa Claus is the worst lie in the world because that's the first time we lied to our kids. Okay, and when I was a kid, I remember the day I realized Santa Claus wasn't real because I'll tell the story too. So I was like 8, and I was in my grandma's because I was living with my grandma, and my nanny saw me playing with a box, and she was like, "No, no, that's not for you. That's for somebody else." And then 3 days later on Christmas, my grandmother gave me the same box and said Santa Claus brought you this. So I was like, "Oh, this is the same yellow sports car I saw." Because I opened it. When my nanny came, I had already seen the gift and opened it because it wasn't wrapped up. It was just a box of a yellow sports car, you know. And I remember when I figured out Santa Claus wasn't real, I three things got in my mind. Number one, wow, uh, they tell me never to lie. That was the first thing. And number two is especially the family. Because, in the street, if you lie to somebody, it's a stranger. You don't know what a stranger is doing talking to a little kid. So if a little kid lies to a stranger in the street, maybe he's protecting himself. But why would lies need to be given amongst family members? Okay? And the third thing is, I said, why? Why did they lie to me? So first I thought they lied. That was the first beep, right? And then the second thing is they tell me always never to lie, especially to family. And then the third thing was, why did they lie to me? Okay, so Santa Claus is a make believe character. He's taken from a saint in the Catholic Church called Saint Nicholas, which was really generous, gave a lot of gifts, especially to kids. But his day is December 6th. Christmas is December 25th. So Santa Claus steals Christmas from the real people who give you hope, the Virgin Mary and Christ. Okay, so let this be the real Christmas. Okay, so two funny stories, but at the end of the second funny story, think about what I told you. Make this a real Christmas where the COVID doesn't make you always feel down because you have hope that God is with you. People who believe in God feel crappy too. It's just that they have hope. Okay, and it's not a fake hope. Okay, I didn't believe in God until that woman broke my heart. But when I believe in God because He fixed my broken heart, I said, "Oh my God, I've been lied to my whole life, and now I know the truth." Okay, so God bless, Merry Christmas, and stay positive. Peace.